Some hot grits. What's up, folks? What's up? How y'all bees? Or your smoke trees with real estate happy hour? We're going to get this joint started. We're a little late. Ran into weather, traffic.
Yes.
And chasing deals. Got deals.
Severely late.
Yeah. So happy hour. What time happy hour start anyway?
5:30, so it's 6:37. So we're an hour and 7 minutes late.
I'm talking about real happy hour.
4:35.
4:35.
Come listen.
Nah, with the what time Metro said the happy hour start?
Huh?
What time Metro?
Rush hour?
Yeah.
Rush hour one
Not
time.
rush hour, happy hour. Metro said happy hour start.
Did you put public this time? I don't see that.
Yeah, it's right here. So.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Oh, it's on here. Why is it here?
Make me weak in the knee. What's up, Miss Ella? How ya bees? We definitely need to get in touch with her. I ain't forgot about it. We need to call Miss Ella tomorrow. Put her on our schedule.
Will do.
Coach. We need to call her up. Welcome, guys. We're a little late. We had to travel, get some deals, get caught up in traffic and rain, but we are here now. You probably have to mute that. Start over there. So I'm gonna talk about something good today. So all you guys out there with rental properties, I'm gonna show you something different, a whole different technique with your rental properties where you can actually still have income generating properties where you don't have to worry about the maintenance. How that sound? How does that sound? You can have that income generating property and you ain't got to worry about the maintenance. You ain't got to worry about the sellers calling you at all. And guess what? The property still be in good condition. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get people in. Clicking on my little handy dandy tube. Welcome. I don't know if I can't see who's here now. Give me a second. Inviting some more people in. Where the lights coming from? Oh, I got some good stuff starting too. I got some stuff for you guys, man. Really, really cool. Some really good stuff for you. Real estate happy hour. Go get you a drink. Go get you a happy drink. Smiling, folks. All my people around me. We need that song, right? The family soul. We don't have that music today. Cool. Real estate happy hour. Who's sending all these lights out? What you got?
Hey, James, how are you?
James?
Mm-hmm.
James, what's up, buddy? How you be?
So what we talking about? Rentals.
Talk about those people.
How to get rich off of rentals?
Yeah. You can get rich. You can get extremely rich off of rentals. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to buy what they call the war zones. But guess what, folks? People are living in those war zones, and if you don't buy those rentals, somebody else will. So it's an opportunity. So don't be afraid of what they call war zones. And I'll show you how to actually do those properties too, where you don't have to worry about the tenant at all. And the good thing about those are a ton of them in Baltimore. Baltimore's a great place to actually get those rental properties and get them cash flowing like right off the break. Anybody want to know how that's done? That's here now.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you.
Why can't tell me?
You know how them tourists are. They don't keep moving.
Tourists keep secrets. It just depends.
They wear depends?
No, I said it just depends.
So
some tourists probably wear depends.
Well, don't put their business out there.
But not this tourist.
What all my people around me.
I need to wear depends.
TMI. TMR. Cool. Let's get out of here. Who we got? Krishad, what's up, Krishad? Hey, guys, Krishad's going to be y'all marketing genius, y'all marketing expert. Guys, if you want a landing page, a website all built, you're going to have to get in touch with Krishad. Krishad, if you can drop your information in there for him, I'm like, the guy's the best at what he do. If you need leads, and you're not hollering or reaching out to Krishad, then yeah, this real estate happy hour. Yeah. See, I got my drink right here. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna make you happy too. This is the happy hour. How to get rich off rentals? Shit. Shit. What's up, Tom? Chantel, how you bees? What's up, Tom? Yes, Kashad. See, Kashad building sites as we speak. Shad, go ahead and drop your info right here so they can see it, bud. Guys, Kashad about to blow y'all off the map with this market. What he's working on is really, really cool. We're about to take over this business, this game. Cool. Welcome, everybody. Anybody that's out here now, anybody got rental properties that's getting on their nerves? Anybody got rental properties? I'm going to show you guys how to get properties. How you get properties and you don't never have to worry about the tenant calling you about the AC went out, the air went out, the roof leak, and none of that. The last thing you need in the middle of the wintertime, somebody call you and say, hey, the hot water heat broke. Or in the middle of this is August, and you got the heat coming up, and they say the AC is off, and you don't have a contract, and guess what? You call the AC guy, and they're going to quote you a huge price, and they're going to say we can't do it for at least 5 days. Yeah, what's up? Thanks, Tom. Ike, what's up, buddy? This cigar man. I had my cigar shirt on early. I'm going to have to get out to you, buddy. Shot, I thought you was coming through, bro. We're a little late. We got pulled up in traffic. I got my little snacks. Got my happy hour drink. I'm about to give y'all some good stuff. You'll never want to buy a regular rental again. Mr. Rob's giving out free trips to Mexico. Is that Cancun? Man, Ed Robs and Mr. Robs are giving out free trip to Mexico. Y'all need to get his info. Hey, put your information there so they can get that free trip. What you got to do to qualify? Hey, you know the good thing, if you own a rental, since we're going to be talking about rentals, if you own a rental, and this guy is giving out free trips to Mexico, won't you just go ahead and give your tenants who've been paying on time for the last couple of months or last year, give them a free trip to Mexico, to Cancun.
Your drink must get you.
Hey, Helen, what's up? We need to get together, talk about that other property too. Probably try to see you Saturday. I'll teach a class Saturday, but after the class, we'll try to get together. I'll get with you on that property. Cancun. Markeisha, how you bees? Markeisha. Thank you, Tom, for sharing. About to get into this rental. Anybody own rentals in this group? Anybody? Anyone?
I do.
Anybody own rentals? Anybody interested in owning some properties that's cash flowing where you don't have to worry about it? I'm going to show you guys a good technique.
They can buy mine right now.
Yours not for sale. That property belongs to the kids, the grandkids. You can't get rid of that property. Yours is not for sale. What's up? Wow. So there's 6 different places in Mexico you can go, all of them 4- and 5-star resorts. Wow. That's cool. Anybody want a free trip?
Put your information. Oh, there you go.
Anybody want a free trip? Where was your happy hour last Thursday? We did happy hour last Thursday. Where were you?
Where was our happy hour? Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did happy hour last Thursday. You missed happy hour. If you missed happy hour last Thursday, the good thing about this recording, just go back and Facebook Live. It's recorded somewhere. Some really, really good information. Ed just gave out his phone number for your free trips, 443-306-9947. Once again, 443-306-9947, giving out free trips to Mexico, and Cancun is one of the spots. 3- and 4-star resorts. These are not hotels, guys. A resort is totally different. He says resort. I mean, 3 and 4 stars. This is luxury and free. You get to stay luxury for free. What's up, Zach? Y'all can hear me crunch. I'm about to get into this. We got how many? We got what? How many people we got? Carla Davis. Hey, Carla. We're about to get into this. About to talk about some real estate. Marquisha.
Hey, Marquisha, how are you?
Man, if y'all ain't got a happy hour drink, go get you a happy hour drink. In 2 minutes, I'll give you 2 minutes. I'm going to get started on what I got. So go get you a happy hour drink. And let's start to get happy. About to get it in. About to learn today. Any questions you have? Anything real estate? Let's get this real estate talk going. Hey, anything real estate, any questions, just go ahead and put it in the chat box and I'm going to get to it. Hey, Monique. Hey, Miss Jones, Aaliyah.
Hey, Mo, I love your hair.
Oh, I got 2 minutes. Get your happy hour drink. Get back. I'm about to get into some good stuff.
You got your music.
I forget the music. What's up, Mr. Rashad from the ATL? Hey, ATL, we got actually got a web. I got some Jermaine. Jermaine, I'm suing you. I'm in touch with my lawyer as we speak.
You're welcome, Mo.
Georgia. If you're down in the ATL, check us out at GeorgiaHousePros.com. We actually doing business down there too. Hey, teach me something good. I'm not even gonna comment on it.
I'm good.
That ain't gonna comment on that, baby.
That's right. Tell him, Marquis, to stop smacking.
Did you say you still buying gas station? All right, cool. Somebody asked me about buying gas station. I got you, Ivy, about buying the gas station. I got you. Not a problem. So everybody got their happy hour drink. They tuned in. Everybody tuned in. Any questions you guys got about real estate, just go ahead and I'm gonna try to answer them. I'm gonna try not to keep you long like last week kept you guys long. We're gonna talk about rentals. Anybody got rentals out here besides Harry? Harry, you got rentals?
Yep, I got a rental.
You got a rental?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, and I can have a pipeline to many more.
No, that's community property. I mean, that's family property. That's not yours. That belongs to the family. So that's not yours no more. As long as you know. That belongs to the family. That goes to the kids and grandkids. Anybody got rental properties that don't belong to their kids and grandkids? That's income generating?
Hey, Mean.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Hey, teach me something good. Hey, how y'all? Bees. Cool, let's get into it. All right, cool. So you know with the rental property.
Jimmy has a 5-bedroom.
Jimmy, you have a 5-bedroom rental property? I don't see that. You see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, it's probably slow. But yeah, she said I have a 5-bedroom.
Cool. You want to sell it?
No, she want to rent it.
Let me tell you what to do with that rental property. Now, guys, as you know, I'm a wholesaler, right? So I pretty much base my business off of wholesale. So wholesaling, can they see the board? Can you guys see the board?
Let me see it.
Let me see the board.
I'm going to move it to the side. No rent only.
So wholesaling is pretty much you buy low and you sell low. So pretty much like in wholesaling, for example, I might get let's say the property, right, worth $200,000. Now I'm gonna get into the rental. I'm gonna explain. I'm getting to, so guys stick with me here. So let's say the property is worth $200,000, but you buy the property at 120. Because it needs like what? Let's say $30,000 worth of repairs. So you got a $200,000 property that you purchased for 120 that needs $30,000 repairs. So if you put the $30,000 worth of repairs in there, you all in for $150,000, and that leaves you $50,000 worth of equity, right? But this is a wholesaler. You're gonna buy that property at $120,000. You're just gonna put it under contract. You're going to sell that property for 130. And it's pretty easy. So I don't want to confuse you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out. So you bought the property. It's a $200,000 house. It's a raggedy house. It's a $200,000 house. You bought it for 120 and you selling it for 130. You just made a quick $10,000, right? That's wholesaling. Because all you did was you put this under contract and then you assign your contract to another investor or to a buyer. So all you did was put it under contract and you assign that contract to another investor or a buyer, and you just made a quick $10,000, right? So let's say you're doing these wholesale deals. Each wholesale deal you're making between $5,000 and $10,000 per wholesale deal. You with me so far? You guys follow me so far? Cool. Let me go ahead and erase this. So we know wholesale. So let's say your wholesaling business. Let's say you're doing, let's say 3 wholesale deals a month. 3 deals. That's what? $30,000. So you're making $30,000 a month, right? Just doing these 3 deals. Now, what a lot of people would do, they would take that money and they would go into marketing and marketing. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. With a rental, we're going to get back to this. With a rental, when you purchase that property, right? A lot of times you go get a loan. You'll go get a loan on that property. And let's say your mortgage is $1,200, which we ain't seen in years. And you rent it for $1,500. Now you got a cash flow $500 a month. You got a cash flow of $500 a month, but the cool part about that, oh, I'm sorry, that is 3. I'm thinking it. So you can speak loud. So I wasn't good at math. So you got a cash flow of $300 a month, right? But the great part about that, not only you cash flowing $300 a month, but somebody else is paying your mortgage. So somebody else is paying your mortgage. So if you're renting right now, guess what you're doing? You're paying somebody else's mortgage. You're paying somebody else's mortgage. So if you cash flowing $300 a month, you go get 3 of these. Remember, we got 3 deals here. But if you do 3 of these 3 deals here,
hey Thomas,
$100 a month, right? So if you do 3 rental deals where you cash flowing $300 a month, you're making $900 a month. But the great part about it is not only are somebody else paying your mortgage, but you're earning equity. Learn how to spell it too. So you earning equity. So over the years, while they paying your mortgage down for you, you also earning equity in that property. So let's say the same thing. Let's say this property, you purchased this property, same thing. It was what I said. The last one was $200,000.
Yeah.
So the same thing. This is $200,000 property. $200,000 property. Your mortgage is $1,200. You rent it out for $1,500. You cash flowing $300 a month. So let's say 3 years later, Let's say that property was, say, worth 210. So not only are you building equity in that property, somebody else is paying your mortgage, and you cash flowing every month, which is really, really cool. Now, it sounds great. It really, really sounds great, but it's a huge problem that's going to come up, and you don't even see it coming. Anybody know what the problem could be with this process? Go ahead and hit me up in the chat box. Anybody know what the problem might be with this? Or anybody experience a problem with their rental properties?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Cool. Everybody with me so far? I ain't losing nobody. You guys with me? If you're still with me, say something. Hit yes, no. Send a star, a like. Kick the car.
We don't know. Tell us.
Huh? No renter. Hey, Thomas. No renter. Repairs. There you go. There you go. You got it. Oh, I just need to scroll down. Oh, okay. We got more people than I thought in here.
I should stop paying.
Aaliyah, Janine. Charles, what's up, Charles? Nicholas. Anthony Richard. Miss Butler, Denise, what's up? What's up? How y'all bees? Just joined, so I got to scroll down. Yep. Thomas Boykin, Dorinda Benjamin. How you doing, Miss Benjamin? Miss Simmons, Michelle, Calvin, Latrice, Muhammad. What up, K-Dub? I'm with you, brother. Zach, how you do? Present, cool. So, the problem with that, oh hell, I know you got rental properties. The problem with this, guys, you cash flowing $300 a month, right? So you think you will need a property manager if you don't want to do it yourself. You're going to need a property manager. The property manager is going to be about just everything with a property manager, repairs, anything, going to run you about 40% of your profit. So the problem with this, as soon as something goes wrong with that property, let's say they get in there and the hot water heater goes out and the roof start leaking and the windows go bad at the same time. Now you like, guess what? Who's responsible for those repairs?
Landlord.
Yep. The landlord makes repairs. Landlord makes repairs. Now, they also rentals. What's another problem? Anybody know another problem that can happen? Huh? I'm thinking on one right off break. Anybody know another problem that could happen? And remember, bad things happen to good people. What if these tenants that's paying your mortgage, what if they lose their job? Or something very unfortunate, they actually die in that car accident. I actually had that happen one time. Tenants actually, wow, it was crazy. I don't want to talk about it. But, good things happen, bad things happen to good people. So now, if that property is vacant, who's going to pay that $1,200? Now, it went from cash flowing for $300 a month. 12 times 3 is what, 36?
Yeah.
So you're making what, $3,600 a year?
$3,600. Oh, yeah. $3,600.
So you only making $3,600 a year on that property. So that property is only bringing you $3,600 a year, which is pretty good. That's not bad. Plus, it's also paying off your loan and creating equity, right? So if you start to add in your own loan payment, you can actually, on paper, say it's actually bringing in more. But in reality, it's not. Because guess what's going to happen when you try to pay for that leaky roof and that AC unit? What's up, Miss Benjamin? Yep, and the renters stop paying, or they decide they want to have a millennial party in there. They invite all their friends over and have a smoke out.
Responsible for it yourself or being in a bad situation.
Right. So this is a great scenario. Rental properties are great, But when the nightmares come up, they come in. And what if you just get a bad tenant that you can't get rid of? And every night the police over there and they call you and call you, hey, you need to get these tenants out. I actually had somebody like that too, where they couldn't get their tenants out for some reason.
Oh man.
Yeah, you call call Pookie and them, they get them out. That's not the legal way, but they get them out. They get them out. But actually, that was Pookie and them. They had set up shop in these people's houses and they couldn't get them out that joke. So, any questions on this so far? Everybody see where the rental properties, when done correctly, you can actually get them to cash flow. And remember, you actually got that loan on there, so you don't want that property to sit vacant
Thomas
at all.
said, what's the best method for a landlord to find new prospective tenants?
What's the best way to find new prospective tenants? For a landlord, in this market, I would actually go through a real estate agent because they got the screening process. Let them screen them. Let them bring you the people.
So call me.
You put your information in it. So yeah, I would definitely. Hey, what's up, Mr. Griffin? I'll definitely go through a agent. Let them do all the screening. Let them do all the background check. Let them do what they do, and let them bring me the tenant because they're gonna feel like they somewhat responsible. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, their license is on the line. You file a complaint because they bought you a bad tenant. They got to answer to that nonsense. So they're gonna do their best to get you the best tenant. Plus, they want to make money. So definitely go through them. Cool. Any other questions? Need a real estate agent. Call Krishad. Krishad said, give Krishad a call. So, no, but I definitely don't discourage you guys against rentals. If you can get a rental, and you can get it cash flow, but make sure that not only that you have the proper insurance in case the fire damage or flood or anything in your house. Make sure that your tenants, make sure that you require that they have insurance also. So remember this, guys. This property right here was only generating $3,600 a month. I mean, a year in cash flow, right? So, anybody want to see a better way to do rentals?
Absolutely.
Screening is vital. That's right, Jermaine. Screening is vital. One of the biggest things I do, I want to make when I'm doing, because I do lease options, I want to make sure these people don't have a history of filing bankruptcy because these guys are really, really good at what they do, especially in Baltimore. They know all the laws to stay in these houses forever. So I want to check, make sure they don't have a history of bankruptcy.
And DC.
And I want to make sure that they're not pedophiles. And there's a couple other things that I check on. The credit, not necessary. You just want to make sure they ain't got a history of going to landlord-tenant court. If they got a history of going to landlord-tenant court, everywhere they go, they got to get kicked out. Those are not some people you want to deal with. And if you don't want to do all that work yourself, you actually hire a licensed real estate agent. Let them find you a tenant for the property, and they'll do all that screening process for you. Cool, but screening is definitely vital, like Jermaine said. Cool. Yes. Cool. Yep. Cool. So we're going to move on. So everybody understand this so far. Now, don't forget about the wholesaler business. I'm going to leave that up there because remember, we're only doing 3 deals a month, and we're making $30,000 a month on 3 deals. Now, if you look at it, that $30,000, right? $30, that 1 month. In 1 month, we make in 1 month what this property brings in all year. Actually, we making almost 10 times that amount or more than what this property brings in all year. So I'm gonna show you guys a little secret. Anybody know where I'm going with this? How to make this work? Anybody know? Well, you know? How do you make it happen? Everybody put in what their drink is, what their happy hour drink is too. Woo. What's it? This gotta be, what's that stuff? Sanford and Son. What's that stuff Sanford and Son used to drink?
Ripple.
Oh yeah, I got my Ripple. Oh man, this joint's stronger than a muscle man. Anybody know where I'm going with this so far? You guys are with me? Benjamin Ice Water. Ice water. What's up, Sean? It's not ice water. It's got some color to it. Look. It's purple. It's dark. It's wine. This is the wine that we're going to turn into. This is the water that was turned into wine. But they did it at the factory. They didn't do it at the, what's the name of the river? Whatever, the Nile, whatever that river was. Cool. Iced tea from Long Island. Nah. Y'all want to know a secret? Cool. So everybody got this so far? Say yes. Hit me up. Let me know. Everybody understands. And I'm definitely not telling you guys don't do rental properties. You know, they can be really great source of income for you guys because remember, somebody else is paying your mortgage and you're also earning equity. So imagine only if you can get them to pay your mortgage for 10 years. What if you could do this, right? What if you was like, let's say 21, 19, 22, and you bought this property now, and you let somebody pay your mortgage till you was like 40. That'd probably be paid off, right? It'll probably be paid off. Not only that, but it's worth $200,000 now. 20 years from now, what you think it's going to be worth? And then you can actually move into the property. You can use that equity to do whatever you want. Actually add on to the house, do some repairs, go on vacation, whatever you want to do. So everybody see how that rental works? How that rental works? It's really, really cool. So let me go ahead and erase this. Everybody got this, right? Jermaine, dog. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and erase this. I'm going to show you guys something. So keep in mind, right? The property was worth $200,000. We're only making $3,600 a year on that property, but we got repairs. We got repairs. And if we hire a property management company like Jermaine, the property management company, along with those expenses, is going to run you about 40% of your profit. 40% of your profit. That's why, guys, and I don't want to get too deep in this. I was talking about this earlier. When it comes to buying multi-units, you know, you want to stay away from the 2 or 3 and 4 units because all they're going to do is eat up your profit. Because man, you definitely going to need like a on-site management or some type of property manager for that company to maintain that building. And then if it's not cash flow, the only problem with that, with this house, you know, it's a tenant in it, right? With most of these buildings, you're looking at probably like 84 to 90% occupancy rate, and what that means is never going to be full, never going to be full. So if you got a multi-unit, it's not going to be 100% full at all times, and they also come with hefty repairs. But I don't want to get deep into the multi-units, but keep that in mind. The property management, it's going to be about 40% of your profit. And some of you might be experiencing some of those problems right now. What's up, K, man? How you bees? Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. I'm going to move on. Any questions before I move on? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Say, go ahead. Keep it going. And I'll move on. I want everybody to get this part. Everybody see where rentals can be extremely profitable. Any questions so far?
No.
Y'all with me? That's right. No renter. That's going to be a problem. We'll be able to rent a home. What's the profit margin difference between renting out your property and wholesaling? Somebody take one. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Anderson? How y'all bees? Somebody asked, what's the profit margin between renting out your property and wholesaling it? It's hard to answer that question because, as you can see, you're only making $3,600 a year. And if you wholesale it, if you bought it, depends on what you bought it at. It depends on what you bought it at. So it's hard to answer that question right off the break. So everybody got this? So let me move on. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to go to something else. I'm going to show you a really good way to do this. Keep in mind, remember I start off with the wholesaling, right? We're going to go back to the wholesaling. We're going to go back to the wholesaling.
Come on, shit.
We got company, sorry. We got company. What's up, Will? How your bees? Who you smoke trees with? Oh, you got my man Kashad to build. Get Kashad to check. Come on around, Kashad. Man, my bad. I got the wrong shot.
Right.
What's up, Rashad? Come on, let people see you, man. Don't be a hidden figure. Hidden figure, be a secret agent. Got you, Prashad. Tell what you do, Prashad.
What's up, man? Cell phones.
Oh, yeah. He fixed the screen. Let them know real quick what you do.
Fix cell phones.
Man, they can't see. Come on down, man. You know you get lower than that.
What else you do?
Look, I fix cell phones, sell cars, flip houses, whatever you need, call me.
Transportation.
240-681-9183.
We might need a big old van for the 28th.
Yeah, you bring your happy drink with you, Mike?
Yeah.
We about to get it in. We about to get it in. So, not to be distracted, guys, we about to get back into this. We're about to get back into
That's
this.
right. You stopped drinking months ago, right?
Where you get the houses selling to Chris Addis? Why would they sell them to you, Chris? Rashad said, "What's up, James?" James said, "What's up, Rashad?" Cool. So let me show you this. This is really cool. You definitely show them to Chris because I'm a wholesaler. He'll fix them up. I just wholesale. This is what we do. Now remember, we wholesale these deals. We're making about $30,000 a month, right? Let me show you how this wholesaling business works. I'm gonna need you to do some math for me. So remember, the house is worth $200,000, right? We usually purchase that house, just real quick. So we're going to purchase that house at 50% of what it's worth. So we're going to get the house at $100,000. Now, we got that house at $100,000. Matter of fact, let me go back. Remember, what was the mortgage on that last one?
$1,200.
Mortgage was $1,200 a month.
Mm-hmm.
What's the interest rate today?
3 3/4.
So 3.35.
3.75. 3.75.
So that's the rate. 3.75. That's not pretty bad. That's not good. So, and what was the loan amount on this one? So they borrowed the whole $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Can everybody see the screen? Can everybody see the screen? I know I'm writing small. Can you guys see that? Can you see it? Let me know. Let me know. My daughter break their cell phone on the regular. Better get that insurance. How much to fix a cell phone?
Which one? Which phone she had?
They said, which phone do you have? Well, how much is on
Minimum
average?
$100.
Minimum $100 to fix the screen, right? Minimum $100 to fix the screen. It all depends on what type of phone you have. Cool. I'm glad you guys love this. Cool. So now, just a real touch up. The loan amount on other properties, say it was $200,000. The mortgage, $1,200 a month. The interest rate, $375. You probably got that for what? 30 years.
Mm-hmm. 30 years.
So you got a 30-year fix, right? So you got a 30-year fix. Oh, by the way,
Carrie said, "What's up, Rashad?"
What's up,
Carrie.
Your son.
Oh, like, so you got a 30-year fix and you're paying that, but remember, you're not paying that. You're not paying that mortgage. You got your tenant paying that mortgage, right? So let's go back to wholesale. Now, at wholesaling, that same $200,000 house, we didn't get it for $200,000. We paid like $100,000 for it, right? So we got $100,000 for it. But this is where it comes in, guys. This is where the secret comes in. Everybody ready for the secret? Everybody ready for the secret?
I'm here for the secret.
You ready for the secret? You here for the secret? He came for the secret. So we should just shut down everybody here and get the secret. This is a whole new strategy. You guys going to love this. And if you're not wholesaling, you want to come learn wholesaling. My class starts this Saturday. I'm going to teach you this real quick.
This Saturday, what time?
10 a.m. 10 a.m. I'll put a, man, I got to go get the link on the other page. Man, real quick. So this is the secret. Let me go get the link first before I go to the secret. Can I get the link before I go to the secret, or y'all want the secret now? What they saying? Saturday at 10. Oh. Ah, man, what was the link, Sean?
What was the one that you sent?
It was the one you sent earlier, Wix.
Yeah, I gotta go get the link, baby. Yep. I got all my people around me. I got the link right here. I think that's it. Cool. So let's see. Let me bring that back in. I think I put it in. So go check that site out. I just put it in there, but I'm going to show you guys how this works. You're going to get excited about this. It's really cool. Really cool. You can share this with all your friends, other investors. I mean, they're going to love it if you bring it to them. Y'all ready? Back to the wholesale. So we buying these properties, right? Way below market value. Let's say even if we bought this property for $100,000, let's say this property needs $50,000 worth of repairs. So we all in at what? 150? So we all in at 150 now. And we still got what? $50,000 worth of equity on the market, right? So we still got $50,000 worth of equity on the market. So we can turn around and we can rent that property. We can rent that property if we wanted to, right? But it's the same thing with the renters. What happened with the renters? The tenant might move out. The tenant might destroy the property, fire damage, water damage, AC. That property is cash flowing until you have a problem with it, right? Until you have a problem with it. It depends on how big the problem is. It can eat up your whole cash flow that you actually created over a 4 or 5 month period. It could just tear your hole right in your pocket, right? So instead of renting that property, we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back for an initial purchase. We wholesale. When we wholesale, average wholesale fee, $10,000. Right? So you know you're doing 3 deals a month. You're making $10,000, right? So every month you're making $30,000. So first month, you got 30. Second month, you got 60. Third month, you got 90. What we got in the fourth month?
120.
Got 120. What we pay for the house?
Now, you already know.
Cool. So over a 4 month period, right? So you just wholesale. You wholesale, you stack your money, you stack your money. In between 4 to 6 months, all that money that you save will equal a house. All that money you save is going to equal a house. So this is what you do. And I'm going to erase this board. So you guys follow me on this. Any questions? I don't want to lose you. Stick with me. Any questions? Just let me know. Hey Julie, how you bees? Dorsey Marshall, how y'all bees? So you guys with me so far, right? So we wholesaling. We making about $30,000 a month. We saving that money. We're not spending it. We stacking it. And in this market too, guys, it's a seller's market. The sellers are demanding retail. You're not really getting deals. It's going to go to a buyer's market. So you should be stacking your cash waiting for this market to change anyway. When this market changes, if you got a pile of cash, you can control the market. You don't have to go get a loan. Keep wholesaling until this market changes. When this market changes, that's when you start buying bottom prices, right? Cool. And this way, this strategy is going to make so much sense. So right now, I'm not rehabbing anything. I'm not buying anything. I'm strictly wholesaling. We're in the seller's market. The last thing I need to do is get caught out here in a deal and the market change on me, right? Or I'm buying at high and all of a sudden the rates go up and I can't get nobody to get a loan for that property. So it's going to force me to lower the price and I'm going to end up losing my profit. So we don't want that to happen. But back to this. So stack your cash. Wholesale. The average wholesale deal about $10,000. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It's not locked in stone. But the cool thing about this wholesaling, you can wholesale anywhere. Sweet. You can wholesale anywhere. Guys, as long as you have a cell phone and a computer, you can wholesale anywhere. And if your cell phone screen is broke, give it Rashad and he will fix it for you. But I'm telling you, with a cell phone and a computer, you can wholesale anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. And the deals are there. There's no competition because the market is too big. There's never competition in this business because the people we go after, they keep coming up day after day after day. Every day is a new bracket of people added to the market. Every day. There's never, ever, ever going to be any competition in this business. When I first started, I thought it was competition. 2005, 2006, I started investing. I started off as a realtor in 2002. They ain't run out of houses yet. So guess what? It's no competition in this business. But as long as you got a cell phone and computer, you can do this anywhere. So you can wholesale anywhere and make a minimum of $10,000 a month. Save that money over a period of time, right? 6 months, you have enough. You have $120,000 just by doing this strategy. You got $120,000. You got enough to do the repairs. Isn't that cool? So what you can do, you can put that property on the contract in 4 months with a 30-day close, knowing that when you close, you got enough money to go in there and put the repairs. That way you don't have to hold that property because your holding costs will eat you up. Because you got to pay utilities, insurance, and a whole bunch of stuff. So we don't want to get into it. But you can put that property on the contract in month 4 with a 30-day close. In the 30 days, you'll have enough money to actually do all the repairs and everything on that property. Now, you guys with me so far? Now, you done bought this property for cash. I'm about to erase this. Everybody with me so far? I'm going to erase this board. Any questions so far? We got any questions, Eric? No. Cool. I'm going to erase this board. We're going to leave this here. No. All my people around me. Y'all want to get rid of it? All right, we'll leave that there. So, we just made $150,000 in what, 4 months?
Yeah.
4 to 6 months.
That was 5 months, right?
It was like around the 4 to 6 months.
So let's say 5 months. And look at this though. If you're making $150,000 every 4 months, you guys, in any year is $300,000. And I can tell you right now, it's not a lot of money. You can. It's so easy to do that. You can make this $10,000 a month. You can actually turn that into $30,000, $40,000, and $50,000 a month. Really easy and doing less work. Sound crazy, don't it? You can do less work and make more money. I'll get into that a whole new happy hour class, which is really cool. By leveraging other people. But so you got $150,000 in 5 months. You went and you bought this house cash. Now you own the house, what we call free and clear. You know what you just eliminated? You just eliminate your mortgage, guys. Guess. Can anybody guess what we're going to replace that mortgage with? Give you guys about 2 minutes because I'm about to... Mike Brown, what's up, Mike? Can anybody guess? We eliminated that mortgage by paying cash for that house. We own the house free and clear. We actually own the house. Now, most people with a mortgage, you don't own your house. Stop paying the mortgage and see how much of that house you own. You don't own the house. It still belongs to the bank till you pay it off. So, everybody, I own my house. No, you don't. I'm going to buy you a note from the bank. I own your house. But they don't own the house. So I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes and get my little happy hour in. I'm going to move on. Y'all with me so far? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Go ahead and put them questions in that chat box. I don't want to lose nobody. I want everybody to understand this because this is powerful. Oh, this ripple something else, baby. Sean, what's up, man? Man, my man. I'm great, baby. I'm great. Always. Oh, it's never a bad day. never, ever.
What's the largest passenger van do you do?
15. Well, no.
Repeat the question.
I can get 20. Get about a 20.
What was the Markeisha, you wanted to repeat the question. What question was that?
How much is it?
Oh, my question was, now that you own this house free and clear,
BWI.
it eliminates the mortgage. Because you paid cash for it. We can sing together. We can't talk together. Y'all understand it? Can y'all go on the other side? They've disrupted me. It's like,
You was taking a
I
break.
hear chatter. 2 minutes up. She had a question. Markeisha, this is the question again. We paid cash for this house. We own this house free and clear, which means we don't have a mortgage. We eliminated the mortgage, right? So since we eliminated the mortgage, I asked you, what are we going to replace that with? What is my strategy? Anybody know my strategy? Once we replace that mortgage, what are we going to do?
A tenant
Why would we want to replace that mortgage?
to get some more income. Somebody.
I want all my people around me. Remember, you can rent it out. But you're still responsible for the repairs. Anybody know where I'm going with this? Know what strategy?
Lease
What we going to
option.
do with this mortgage? Lease option?
Owner financing.
No, you can't. You want to teach them? Fees.
It's
What's
a
up, Miss
joint
Fees?
class, right?
No, you already know the answer to everything I teach.
You cutting the middleman out.
You can go get another property. You can take that equity and go find you a $50,000 property. You can go get one for $38 in Baltimore and still have money left over. Miss Jones. What's up, Karen? Brad? What's up, sis? How you bees? How you spoke trees with? Welcome all the way from the 10IC. You're the only 10IC. Cool, let me move on. Let me show you guys what. So what we did, we actually wholesale till we saved enough money in 5 months, right, to pay cash for this property. So we only paid $100,000 for it. It needed $50,000 worth of repairs. That's why we got it so cheap. So we made $150,000, which we went and bought a house, right? We bought the house. We owned it free and clear, which means it's mortgage free. It's mortgage free, right? So, if anybody a mathematician out there or anybody good at math, you the math people, can you do this for me? If this loan amount at $200,000 and your mortgage was $1,200 a month at 3.75 for 30 years, at the end of your payment over 30 years, how much would you have paid that back?
Too much.
I need the numbers. Somebody give me the numbers. This is the question. The loan amount is $200,000. If you got a mortgage calculator, it's easy to
I
calculate.
don't have one.
The loan amount is $200,000. Your mortgage was $1,200 a month. Your interest rate was 3.75% for 30 years. At the end of the 30 years, how much money would you have paid in interest and loan on that property?
We need one of our great loan officers to figure that.
It's easy. If
Who
you
got
got
a
a
mortgage
calculator.
calculator?
Yep.
Seven.
7 what?
700,000.
So you might be right. Somebody told me 700,000. In 30 years.
220.
I know it's more than 220. I know it's more than 220.
Yeah, 450 to 5.
450. Huh?
Thomas said 450 to 500,000.
450 to 500,000.
Either way, it's over.
Yeah, it's gonna be triple that 200.
Yeah. Yeah. So over that 30-year period, guess what? They done made what the house was worth off you. Isn't that crazy? So you paid $200,000 for the house, and you also paid them $200,000 for giving you the loan. Isn't that crazy? So you paid $200,000 for the house, and you paid them $200,000 plus or more for the loan. You got to be kidding me, right? Not a problem. We're gonna fix that, right? We're gonna fix that. Everybody with me so far? We're gonna erase some more stuff out here. So you own your house free and clear. We already know that, right? We already know you can make $150,000 in 5 months, you own the house free and clear. So what you do, every 5 months you can buy a house, right? So how many can you buy a year? So 5 months equal 2 houses, right? Am I right? So no. So every 5 months you can buy a house. So 12 months equal 2 houses. So you can buy 2 houses a year, right? So 12 months equal 2 houses. Now, if you were still buying those houses and getting the loans from the bank, you see what I'm saying? Now, remember, in the last thing, we was owning 3 houses. We had 3 houses cash flow. So you can buy 2 houses all cash every year. So
$300,000.
and make how much?
$300,000.
$300,000. Is that equity or cash flow?
Cash flow. Your cash in your pocket.
So that's cash. So those houses are worth $300,000. I'm about to erase all this. I'm about to get into something. Y'all ready? Everybody got this so far? They with me?
Your mom said, "Hey, son."
Hey, Mom. How ya bees? My video messed up. Gotta fix that, kid. You probably on a bad connection. How ya bees? So I'm gonna erase all this. I'm about to get into some good stuff. So you guys that's renting right now probably got your mouth open like, oh man, we need to buy this house from these guys. But let me tell you something about renting. Renting is not a bad thing because when you own a property that you actually live in, it's not generating you any income. You paying bills out every month. You paying electric, gas, mortgage, everything. So if you renting a property, somebody else taking care of that. You don't have to worry about the maintenance on that. So renting is not a bad thing. A house that you actually own is not generating income. If you're living in that house, it's not generating you any income whatsoever. It's not an asset to you. You're actually losing money by being in something that you actually own. The only way you can actually have something that's generating income you live in if you got like a multi-unit. Say you own like 30 units. 30 units. You renting out 29 and you staying in the other one. Now it makes sense where you actually own that stuff. But as far as buying a house, they talking about the American dream. Sometimes it's an American nightmare. Once you get in there and you realize all the maintenance, everything to keep that up. That's why so many people go to foreclosure because they have no idea of what they're getting into. It could be a nightmare. So for somebody that's doing a rental, that's cool. So if you renting from somebody else and you own properties, you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good thing. Don't nobody tell you something different. Because guess what? Everything you doing is generating income. Somebody else keeping the maintenance up on your property. So I'm going to move on. I'm about to erase all this. Y'all ready? Cool. I don't even know if they responded to say they was ready.
You better get ready.
Ha! You say get ready? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? And before y'all go on, I already know y'all going to say can't. I learned this in high school from one of my math teachers, Mr. Maria. I know you're going to say you can't do it. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And if you don't like my language, get off. But I'm taking it.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Can't was killed in the battle of all you gotta do is try. And the good thing about this business, if you don't know what you're doing, all you got to do is find somebody that knows the business. And I mean, these people that I work with in this business, they're so helpful. They'll help you with this, right? Cool. So let's get on. Hey, Kay. Kay usually, what's up, Miss Kay? I remember Kay bought the bag that house. I always say, Kay, how you bees? That was a long time ago. Yeah. So Cat was killed in the battle trial. Guys, you can do it. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. If you can open your mouth and talk on the phone, punch some keys on the computer, anybody can do this. So this is cool, right? So remember, we buying 2 houses a year. I used to know how to do a house. Roof, house. Put a door on it. So we buying 2 houses a year. We actually own. You actually own these. Free and clear. And how much they worth? $200,000, right?
We'll take that too.
So both of them worth like $200,000. So you got $400,000 worth of property. Now, instead of renting them, you do owner financing, right? Owner finance. What I mean by owner financing, you become the bank. You become the bank. Let's go back. Remember, it was a $200,000 house, right? What was the mortgage? 1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Interest rate?
3.75.
30 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now you become the bank. We do owner finance. Now you own these houses. You own these houses free and clear. You don't have no mortgage on them whatsoever. Now what you do owner financing, right? You know it's a $200,000 house. This way you can say, hey, look, guys, you give me 10%. So you give me 10% down. What's 10%?
What, 200?
Mm-hmm.
200,000, what's that, 200?
200,000.
That's 20,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10% of 100.
25.
So 10% down, which is $20,000, and they owe you what? 180. You're gonna create a note,
Divided by.
and you're gonna create a note for them for 180. But the cool part about this, because it's non-traditional, you can charge a little more interest. So we're gonna charge you 4% for, let's say, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they bring you 10% down, which is non-refundable. They bring you 10% down, which is non-refundable. You finance it, 180,000, right? You create a note for that. If they go to the bank, right? If they go to the bank and get that loan, remember the bank gonna make all that interest off that property. What they making off that $200,000 house over a 30-year period? They was making what, 200,000? So over a 15-year period, you gonna make $100,000 plus whatever his equity is in the house. It's crazy. That's crazy. So this is the thing about it. When you own a property free and clear, and if you don't own the property free and clear, try your best to get it free and clear. When you own the property free and clear, why let them go to the bank? Why let them go to the bank when you become the bank? And there's ways to set this up so where you can actually put it in the trust and they make them the beneficiary of the trust. So if they stop paying, you don't care. Guess what? You own the house. They stop paying. We'll set it up so you don't have to do the foreclosure and eviction. You just will have to do the eviction. But if you set it up improperly, you will have to do the foreclosure and the eviction. That could cost you some money. So we set it up so if they stop paying, all you have to do is the eviction. But this is the great thing about it, though, guys. If they stop paying, right, they put $20,000 down. Let's say they've been paying for 5 years. They're not getting any of that money back. Do you care? Because what you going to do? You're going to go find somebody else for owner financing. You don't care. The bank don't care if you stop paying because guess what? They're going to put that house back on the market and sell it to somebody else. You become the bank. You become the bank. You're the lender, not the borrower. You're the head, not the tail. You become the bank. You become the bank. You make all the interest off that property. You make all the interest off it. Hey, Liz, how your bees? Tell her I said, hey, hope you're doing okay. So you become the bank. You make all the interest off that property. and you own these properties free and clear. So remember, every 2 years you're getting 2 properties, right? So let's say in 6 years, you done bought 2 properties. In 6 years, you got 12 properties. That you own free and clear, that you collecting 4% or more on a note that you created. Guys, that's generational wealth. That's generational wealth. Because you know, just by statistics alone, a lot of people are not going to make it to the end of that 15 years. They're going to have to bail out and you can resell that house again. But the greatest part about it, remember with the landlord, if you rent this house, they calling you on Thanksgiving, in the middle of your Thanksgiving dinner. I heater went out and the hot water don't work.
I had a client call me yesterday.
Like what?
She was like, can I find her something because her landlord sucks and their AC been out all summer long.
AC been out all summer. Now what's going to happen too, now they're going to say, now they're going to drag you into court. Man, it's going to take forever. You can't put them out a certain time of year. And then they're going to run your water bill up because you as the owner, you responsible for that. Well, I had people pour concrete down the drains. It was really crazy. But if they buying the house, the chance of them doing that is not. But this is the great part about it, right? Because they buying that house and you own the note. Remember I said earlier, bad things happen to good people, right? Say somebody lost their job. If you rent it, you're like, oh man, you got to show them empathy. Not sympathy, like I understand, but guess what? The bank want their money. So I'm going to have to put some money in here. Y'all go move in the shelter or something. But if they lose their job, now you say, you know what? Not a problem. I give you 6 months to find another job. I'm going to put your mortgage on the back end of this note. Because you own the house, you can be flexible with that. Isn't that cool? Y'all like this? Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all like this? You want me to go on? I ain't even gotten to the meter. Do y'all want me to go on? Y'all want me to stop? Let me get back to my happy hour drink because oh man, I love this. Let me get to my happy hour drink. Oh, I got some ripple. Oh, God dang. My man, what the hell? Man, I'm going to give me some more of that. Y'all like this, Tom? You got it, Tom? Y'all got it? This is cool. Isn't this cool? Now y'all see how the banks work? You see why the banks want to give you a loan? They don't mind giving you a loan. They don't mind if they're making so much money. They're making just as much as the houses work. They don't mind giving you a loan. 30 years. But they get mad you pay that loan off early. Oh, no, don't pay it off early. We'll give you a line of credit on your house. No, that's the worst thing you can do. To me, reverse mortgage or just borrow a home equity line of credit. You know, take the money, you want a home equity line of credit, create your own. So you become the bank. You own these houses free and clear. So in 6 years, you got 12 properties, right? In 12 years, you got 24 properties. Now you teach your kids how to do this. You teach your kids how to do this. You teach your kids how to do this. They teach their kids year after year, wealth after wealth, generation after generation. Now you're creating generational wealth. One thing they're not going to make ever, ever, ever. Well, I might be lying because they created an island. Like I already say, they can't create land, but China built an island. They built an island in Dubai. But chances are them creating land, they can't create land. Land is so valuable. When you own land, you actually own something. You actually own something. So the house is pretty much worthless. So even if they tore that house down, you can always build you a bigger house. You can build you a bigger house worth $400,000 now. But this is the way you do it, guys. If you got rentals now, keep them. You definitely keep them, but try your best to pay them all free and clear. And ask your tenants, hey, you guys want to buy this? Because it's a lot of people out there that don't qualify for traditional loans, but they make good money. If you take, for instance, like hairdressers and barber shops and car dealers, those guys hide their income because they don't want to be taxed to death by the IRS, right? So they got the money, but the fact they're not reporting it to the IRS, they just can't go and get a loan. So when they can do owner finance and we hold a note, they have no problem paying you that mortgage month after month after month because their business is booming. Now it's non-traditional, and you don't have to worry about those guys paying it, and you making so much off the interest. You replace the bank. So instead of the bank on this one, the bank made how much? 200. About 200,000. We made about $200,000 off these people over a 30-year period. What if you can take that from the bank? That's the bank, right? What if you can rob the bank without him bringing a weapon? You just take all this money and give it to yourself.
Oh man,
You just robbed the bank.
sound like a plane.
You the robber. You just robbed the bank. Huh? You just robbed the bank. Guys, you like this? You like this? Y'all want more classes like this? You can evict any signs up for Thanksgiving till January. Tawana, that depends. That depends. I know, like in Chicago, a certain time of year when the temperature drop, you can't evict. You got to wait for the weather to come back. You got to wait for the season to change. You can't put those people out. And so they'll know that. They'll get in. They'll spend a whole season just hanging out in your house. Yep, I'll help you. Anybody want to learn how to do this? I'll help you. I'll put the information. Let me put it in there again. My class starts Saturday. Come on out. I'll teach you everything I know. I'll teach you everything I know. Sure enough. Oh, it won't be free, though. We'll discuss pricing when we get here. I'll tell you how to finance. I'll tell you how to find a deal. You can go find a deal tomorrow. I'll show you how that works. You can actually, if you got, like I said, if you got a cell phone and a laptop, you can find a deal tomorrow. If you know an agent, tell them put you in the MLS. The MLS, the multiple lead system, is deals in there every day, all day. It's full of deals. Full of deals. Full of deals. Anybody have any questions on this, on how this works? Julie, what's up, Julie? I ain't seen you in a while. Any questions in it? Anybody got any questions? You got anything?
No questions. Good info, though.
Cool. And the properties that we buying, the wholesaling, yeah. Question was, does this work good in Baltimore? Yes. The reason why, because Baltimore properties are about $100,000 or less. You can get a property in Baltimore for about $100,000 or less. So it's so much easier for you to pay cash for it and do the rehab for it. So instead of you having to save up that $150,000, $200,000, you can take that $150,000 and $200,000, and you can just go ahead and buy your 6 properties right off the break. You can buy your 6 properties right off the break, and you can put those guys in. But the same thing, remember with the owner finance, you want people in there that actually want to stay in there. So you want to do a real good job of screening the people that you put in there. And you don't want to, if you're doing this, you don't want to do it in what I call the war zones. In the war zones, I would definitely rent. Because those guys over there, nobody wants to own those. They want to definitely rent. But if you own them, you just rent them out. So it's different strategies. So Baltimore is one of the best places to do it. You can actually do it in Ohio too, where the prices are pretty decent. But you can do this anywhere with any house. The only thing is, once you start getting into the more expensive homes, it's going to be harder for you to stack that cash and actually go purchase properties. So once you start doing that, cool. But the cool thing, remember, you making, what, $30,000 a month, right? Yeah. If you're making $30K a month, it's just you. Won't you teach other people to do it? Mm-hmm. 1 people. Each one teach 1. 2, 3. So once you teach each body 8, and then you say you're splitting those deals, right? So he's doing 30, but y'all splitting it. You're getting 15 here. You're getting 15 here. You're getting 15 here. So you just made what? 15. 3, 4, 5, 6. You just made $75,000. Just by sharing your knowledge and helping other people make money, you just increase your income. So you went from $30,000 to $75,000 a month. And these guys are going to be probably happy with the 15,000 a month because nobody makes that type of money. You know, it's almost like, oh, really? I can make that type of money? Yes, you can make that type of money. You can make that type of money anywhere. And the good thing about this, you can move anywhere in the world, and do this. Anywhere in the world. I always people start small, part-time. You can do it part-time, learn the business, generate some income, and then grow your wealth. Any questions? Sorry we was late. Like I said, we ran into traffic. We actually had to go and get a property, right?
Yeah.
Went and got a property, got caught in the rain, rush hour traffic. It's terrible. Gonna have to buy a helicopter. Anybody know any helicopters for sale?
Rashad.
Oh, Rashad, that's right, transportation, man. You got a pilot? Man, we got a pilot too.
Let's go to the auction.
I ain't getting no helicopter from the auction. That job might need some repairs. So, guys, I'm almost out of my happy hour drink. I go for refill. Anything you want to know, any questions? Your questions come too fast. They got anything? Y'all still with me? Hit me up. Y'all still with me? I take too long. Was this good information? Can you like it? Can you use it?
Yes.
Who can't use $30,000 a month?
Oh, if you had a just over broke or JOB, it's called a job, and you don't like being at your JOB just over broke, and you want to learn something else, hit me up. Hit me up. Talk to me. I can show you how to start doing this like part-time on the weekends or whatever. And if it's something that fits you, that actually like it, then you can actually start doing it, full-time. You can actually replace your job with a business. Because just like the bank's making money off your boss making money off you too. It's just like I just showed you in this right here. This is your boss.
Jeffrey, you said, can you summarize?
Can you summarize? Sure can. Where Jeffrey at?
Or better than that, you can come to your class on Saturday.
Can you summarize? It's simple and easy. Sure can. Here it is. Wholesale, stack your cash, right? Wholesale, stack your money. Keep wholesaling until you get enough money to buy property free and clear. Once you buy that property free and clear, do not rent that property out. Sell that property using owner financing where you become the bank. So instead of them going getting the loan for 4% for 15 years, you do the loan for 4% for 15 years. You create the note. And you hold that note. You cash flow. Now, one thing I didn't mention, guys, this is the cool part about it. Let's say you got these 12 properties in 6 years, and you strap for cash. You say, you know what? I need money. You can always sell that note. You can always sell that note to an investor. You can sell that note that doesn't interfere with that owner purchasing that house at all. All you're doing is selling the notes. The banks do it all the time. They sell your loan. It doesn't interfere with your mortgage whatsoever. They still got to honor the terms. Once you sell that note, that new person that actually owned that instead of you, they still got to honor the original terms. Isn't that cool? I want to get into one Thursday. I want to get into the stock market, how that works, guys. Because I tell you, if you consume something on a regular and you don't own it, you're missing out. You wonder why people only choose certain brands. That's because when they purchase that brand, they actually creating income for themselves. So people go to certain gas stations because they own stock in that gas station. People buy certain brands because they own stock in that brand. But if you consume something on a regular, I don't care, alcohol, so you drink a 40 or Budweiser every day, you need to own part of Budweiser. If you use Colgate toothpaste and all you use is Colgate, you need to own part of Colgate. If you like Izod, all you buy is Izod, you need to own part of Izod. If you buy Gucci and all you buy is Gucci, you need to own stock in Gucci. Apple, you got Apple computers, you need to own stock in Apple. Now, if it's too expensive to get into Apple or Gucci, find out who their suppliers are and own some stock in their suppliers. So I'm going to actually have a class on that one Thursday or probably one Sunday on the radio show. We're going to do a class on that. But if you don't own stock and something that you consume on a regular, you're missing out. All you're doing is every time you purchase something, you're making somebody else rich, and you're losing your purchasing power. So definitely own what you buy. Where's your class? Ken James. What's up, Ken? My man Ken James, military man. Ken had about 40 properties one time. I need to call him. He moving up. This guy's a wholesale king down in Waldorf. He's rolling. Where's the class? That's a great class.
Also, we need to post that class on the 15th as well.
We got one on the 15th?
Oh, that's what we doing.
What's on the 15th?
That's the property preservation class.
Ah, yes. 15th for this month?
That's what you said?
Yep.
Or did you say 15th of August?
Mm-mm.
I thought you said 15th of August.
Yep. What's the zip code on it? Okay.
20772.
20772. So I just put the address of the class there, but also on the 15th of this month, we actually have a property preservation class. If you want to learn property preservation, if you want to learn how to go out and board these, how to get these contracts to take care of these bank-owned properties, because they need everything from grass cutters to contractors for plumbing, for actually reconstruction, roofing.
Yeah, because Kim been getting a lot of reconstruction.
Yeah, been a lot of reconstruction. They actually, some of the banks, what they're doing now, instead of selling these properties to investors, they actually doing the repairs themselves, and they actually hiring people to do that. So, I mean, it's a lot of work out here. They even maid service. If you got maid service, you can vacuum and clean and showers and flush toilets and all that stuff. Then boom, you come see us. The class is on the 15th, and the same thing will be at 9664. What time we starting that class? Yep, 10 a.m. on the 15th. You'll actually hear more about it. We're going to post that more. So it's probably preservation. And we need contracts. And like, guys, if you don't want to start your own business, you just want to come and work for another business, we got jobs. We got jobs out there. We got jobs up, but you need to be reliable, need reliable transportation, and just come do some work. But we need people back. So if you're a plumber, you're an electrician, you're a contractor, anything involved with housing, anything, carpet, painter, we need you. We need you. So definitely be in touch with us. I'm gonna actually put my my contact and put my email in here. So that class is on the 15th, right? That class is on the 15th at 10 a.m.
Yes.
My class investing starts this Saturday
at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. And that's the 8th. It starts the 8th at 10 a.m. So, come out and see if it's something that you want to get involved in. If not, cool, we shake hands and part ways. But if so, I'll teach you everything I know, stuff like this. I'll teach you how to be successful. If anybody know any houses right now that need to be sold, that can get me to that $30,000 a month, give me a call. Because, guys, we pay out referral fees. If we buy a house and we actually go to closing on that house, guess what? We give you money, man. We give you money. You get $1,000 back from us. We give you $1,000. So the cool part is, let's say we bought those 3 houses. You gave us those 3. You just made $3,000 that month. Well, guess what you did? Pick up a phone. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So if you can find us 3 houses every month, make 3,000. At the end of the year, you just made $36,000. $36,000 just by calling. That's more than some people make in a year in some of these states. I think the average income in North Carolina is about $35,000 a year. That's crazy. That's crazy. So somebody else just went live, so I'm gonna have to go because another investor just went live with his class. He want to shout me out, make sure I know. I can't say his name. So he just went live with his class. I'm about to fill up my what was this again? Ripple. About to fill up my Ripple. So any questions before I leave? The class is Saturday at 10 a.m. 9664 Marlboro Pike, Upper Marlboro. Come see me. 10 a.m. Saturday. Let's do, I don't know if I spelled Saturday right. RLBORL. This is up here again. Cool. So next Thursday, next happy hour, what I'll do is I'll go over. What I'll go over? What y'all want to know about? No, I'm not going to do that next Thursday. I got to prepare for that. That's going to take a while because that could be intense. That could be intense. That could be intense. So I got you. I got something good for you. I don't know what it is, but it'd be something good. Something real estate. The real estate happy hour. Give me some thumbs up before I leave. See you later, Julie. You're welcome, Tawana. You're welcome, Tawana. Cool. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your share. If you have any questions, email me, call me. If you have my number, I won't answer, but actually send me a text. It's best to send me a text because I probably won't answer the phone. I get so many phone calls from unknown numbers. So if your number's not in my phone, or if you're calling on my business card number, please send me a text saying who you are and what you need. Then I'll call you and we can actually chit-chat. But I want to help everybody. So thank you guys. You guys got anything? Bashar, you want to say bye to the people, man?
Peace out.
Yeah.
Don't fall down.
You're welcome, TV. You want to plug your business again, man?
And don't forget, cell phone repairs, used cars, transportation. Give me a call. 240-681-9183.
Slow down. Say it again.
Yeah, say that again.
240-681-9183.
681.
Hold on. Go ahead.
240.
681-9183.
183. Hold on, man. Where you going? You rush to get off the air? Huh? Cell phone. REPAIR. Now, guys, you know everything's negotiable, right? Everything's negotiable. I don't care where you're. Everything's negotiable. Because you guys took time out of your day to sit in on this real estate happy hour, I'm going to ask him to give you a discount because he said to start at $100, right? Yep. He needs to work something out for everybody. Say, I saw you on real estate happy hour. What can they get some type of discount?
20% off.
Oh, sweet. You got that? Off. You got that? Y'all got that? I'm not going to put that in there because people go back later on and see it. You're going to actually have to see this. But you know what? It's actually recorded. But they got to contact you by when? Because it's not forever.
Contact me tomorrow by Monday. I do it from Friday to Monday.
What's Monday's day? Hold on for a second. We got to figure out what Monday's date is.
Monday is
the 10th.
The 10th. So you guys, you got till the 10th of July.
20% off all cell phone repairs.
Woo! 20%. So what you can do, right? Come on in the picture. So what you can do, you know you're getting 20% off. You can find out what his prices is. You can go and collect other people's phone, and you can make the difference because you're getting 20% off, right?
Sweet.
Huh? Oh, man, only in America. You see, only in America. You can put a landing page together and go cell phone repair, boom, boom, boom. Actually, you need to be in touch with Krishad. Krishad, get with Rashad and build him a landing page and squeeze page for his cell phone business so you start generating those leads for him. Hey, Thomas, man, you need to get in touch with me. You stood me up last Tuesday, champ. Cool. Hey guys, we out. Peace and love. You get a piece, love it. See you guys next Thursday. Actually, see you Sunday.
Yep, see you Sunday.
We see you Sunday.
ListenVisionLive.com.
Is it www.listenvision?
ListenVisionLive.com. 12 noon. Don't be late because we're going to be great.
Say that again.
Don't be late because we're going to be great.
Don't be late, but going to be great. So we see you guys Sunday at noon. ListenVision.com. Like I said, we out. Peace and love. Get a piece, love it. And we out.